Hey, it's me, Steve WB, and welcome back to my channel. And this is what my life has come to, making videos in a shed. But this is the only quiet place I can find to actually shoot a video, so this is going to have to do for today. Today's video is going to be about this really cool little plug-in that I found, and what it's made for is editing your GoPro footage and getting rid of that fisheye effect. Now, if you vlog or if you use the GoPro a lot, you always tend to try to use the linear modes or the narrow mode because you want to get rid of that fisheye effect. You don't like the curved beams like you're in the Matrix or something, like. Today's video is going to be about this really cool little plug-in that I found, and what it's made for is editing your GoPro footage and getting rid of that fisheye effect. Now, if you vlog or if you use the GoPro a lot, you always tend to try to use the linear modes or the narrow mode because you want to get rid of that fisheye effect. You don't like the curved beams like you're in the Matrix or something, like. It's just crazy looking when you're in the wider view, so you always crop that down to a much narrower view so everything looks normal. Well, this little plugin I found, it can only be used in Adobe Premiere Pro, but what it does is it allows you to keep that super view but take that warp out of it, and it also allows you to do some really cool little effects in post with your GoPro footage. So without further delay, let's jump right into it. Let's get on the computer and I'm going to show you. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is where to actually get the plugin, and it's called GoPro FX Reframe. And I'm pretty sure this is a software that they use for their for the Macs, for the 360 cam, but it's made for all GoPro footage, and it's just, as you can see, a plugin for Adobe Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects. Anyway, this is the link up here. I'm going to leave it in the description below so you can click on it and come straight to this page and download this. After that, you just get a simple installer. It takes all of about 30 seconds to install it in your Adobe Premiere. So now let's jump over to Adobe Premiere and I will show the actual plugin to you there. Okay, so here we are back in Adobe Premiere Pro, and what I have right here is a clip that I recorded earlier, and it's in super view mode, as you can tell by how wide it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this over and drop it in the timeline. We have it right there. And now I'm going to go to the Effects tab, and I'm going to pull up right here. You're going to see it says GoPro Effects, and then what you'll do is highlight that and drag it on top of your clip. And as you can see, it crops in. So the first thing I will do is, well, first I'm going to just go back to the editing tab, and then I'm going to up the scale to bring it back up to full size. Now, if you go down here, you're going to see right here, this where it says GoPro FX Reframe. This is where your controls are for this plug-in for this clip now. And the part that I like the most is the lens curve right here. This is your lens curve compensation, I guess you could say. And you can see this handrail here, how it's got a curve or a slight bow into it. So what you would do is you would click on this and just slowly pull the curve out until it looks nice and straight to you. That's about right there. For me, it's pretty straight. So you can see now that we no longer have that fisheye effect on the outer limits. And that's, to me, the strongest and best thing about this whole plugin. Other things that you can do to it is, say if you wanted to zoom in really far on this, right here you could come way in on the frame, and now that's going to give you the ability to pan and tilt, like so. Like, even though it was a static video, this will allow you to set up pan and tilt shots without never even having moved the camera. And it just gives you all kinds of control over your video. And here's another cool effect that you'll be able to do, this little plug-in. Is, say if you start panning your camera and you go too far, now I have double images looking off the edge. It'll actually repeat the image. This is for their 360 software for like stitching 360 footage together, and you can actually get like the little planet type look. It doesn't work very well with a normal camera, but it's just crazy. You can do it with the tilt also. But it's a really cool little plug-in. It gives you full control over your GoPro footage. And like I said, if you're going to use this, I would suggest shooting in super wide and then zooming in on your clip. That way you can get more pan movement and more tilt movement to add effects to your video. What do you guys think about the GoPro FX Reframe plugin for your Adobe Premiere Pro? It's a really cool little plugin. It gives you a lot of flexibility with your GoPro footage. And my favorite part is, I like the part that you can actually shoot something in super view and pull the fisheye out to where it looks good to you. You know, it's not like a preset plugin that takes out X amount for every shot. It gives you that full adjustability to set that fisheye look where you want it, or eliminate it altogether if you like. And you know, it's just a bonus to have the pan action if you want to set it up and it look like you're panning or tilting or whatever. It's just really cool thing to have, a nice little tool to have in your toolbox. With that being said, I hope this little plugin helps you out with your GoPro footage. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. I'm Steve WB, and I'm out.